still here with us. Um, thanks for hanging out. We had some serious technical difficulties, and didn't think we were going to be able to go live again. So thank you so much, Samantha, for hanging in there with us. I actually let our other panelists know that we weren't going to be able to go live again, and so a lot of them I think jumped off, but I'm gonna see if I can get them back. So
Of
well,
course.
Samantha, while I'm doing that, we'll just pick up where we left off. Do you have any of like the cards that maybe you didn't do in set 2 that you're excited about?
Well, yes, Raha is one of my favorites. The one that is this card that is from oh my god, but it's Raha from the Shango book.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
Yes.
yes. That card I love because I love the Shango book.
Yep.
And well, I cannot say nothing, but yes, it's one of my favorite cards because I love the atmosphere. I love the art. It's a piece of beautiful art, and so yeah, I'm very excited for that card, and also I love all of them, must to say. But that one is one of my favorites, and also the Seven Dwarfs from the Snow White, the
Yeah.
one my college Matthew made, and no, it's not Matthew, it's
Kendall Hale made those.
that's right,
Yeah.
yes.
It was
And
so amazing. Those were incredible.
I love it. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just like,
No, that's okay. That is totally okay.
but
Yeah,
yes, I love that cars, and also is connected with mine. That is the Snow White one. So I can't wait to have them. Oh my power!
I will say so
But
thank
yeah,
you, Adara, for going with the flow. Welcome back to the show.
you made it.
I did make it back.
Oh, wait,
Liam,
hold up. I think
Liam.
maybe we might have somebody else. Oh, no. Okay. We'll see if the others I like quickly scrambled because I'm on this computer, I'm signed into Discord as Liam, and so I'm like sending people the link as Liam, and they're gonna be like, why is Liam communicating with me now? Very confusing. Those of you who are still watching, like, thanks for hanging in there with us as well. So really, really appreciate it. But yeah, Samantha, we actually had an opportunity to have Kindle on last week to talk about the dwarves because they had just
That's
been
great.
revealed.
That's great.
Incredible.
Yes,
Incredible.
yes,
Yeah, the
and
way
he's
he like made
super
the
nice.
background all meld together. Unbelievable.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
I mean, it's not connected with my background because Snow White is inside the house, but yes, yeah. I mean, but they're in the same, pod, and I was very like, oh, very happy, to participate with him doing the same, part of the Seven Dwarf and also Snow White that continue with them.
Yeah.
And but yeah, that there's my favorite card because I love the Seven
They're
Dwarfs.
incredible.
And I can't wait to have the cars power and also sang it by them.
Yeah.
I am
But
so
that's the
happy. I think we get all of the dwarves in the starter deck.
We
And
do.
yes,
so it means it's super easy to get like the full set of 7. And I totally
mhm,
want to like save a set of cards. So like I have a collection binder that I put the cards in numerical order. And so the dwarves are going to be separated in that, but I really want to get like a frame and put the 7 dwarf cards in the order that they're
aw,
supposed to be to have those together. I think
Mhm.
that would just be such a
yes,
cool way to have those as well.
Yeah.
yes. So that you definitely must to do that because it's a beautiful piece of work
Yes.
that he did.
Oh, I love
But yeah, one of my cards is the Sharkan, the one that Matthew made.
Mhm.
I love Matthew, and also I learned a lot of things by him, part of it. But yeah, I'm very excited for that card because it's so beautiful.
He Matthew is just such an amazing, incredible artist and like human and just is so wonderful. I'm so excited for him that so much of his work is like on the box art for this set and the like. Yeah. Yeah. For those still watching, if you haven't checked out Matthew Robert Davies on like Instagram and just his other portfolio
Go ahead.
stuff, like 100% recommend doing that for sure. For sure. I
Yeah.
Adara, I have to like take a second because you brought up the starter decks and I'm now like, oh, opportunity to talk about starter decks. Although I want to wrap up soon so that people don't miss Jonty and Brandon's show at 8:30. Hopefully that will go over much smoother than this one. But I think that, oh no, Dara might be frozen. To continue our technical difficulties this evening. So Samantha, what's really cool in the starter decks, so just so you know, are you familiar at all with kind of like the products that come out with Lorcana? Like the starter
Yes.
decks and how all of that kind of works.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
so cool
Yes.
because one starter deck is like has the 7 dwarves in it, but unfortunately doesn't have your Snow White.
No.
And it has a different Snow White, but I 100% think for those of
Yeah.
you watching, like if you get that deck, you should augment with Samantha Snow White because it helps the dwarves a lot. But then the other
Yes.
deck, it has the Merlin Madame Mim sorcery battle
Mhm.
that happens,
Mhm.
which is just such a
Mhm.
cool thing.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful.
It's amazing. And how those, even how the cards like work together, like the mechanic that you use in that deck when like a Merlin turns from, you know, maybe hello again, Adara. Welcome back. When Merlin kind of like shapeshifts, you do this thing where you bring a card like back into your hand and you replace it with the new Merlin. And so it's like you're playing out this shape-shifting thing like on the table, which is super cool.
Yeah. It's super
Look, there's
cool.
also back.
I super agree. Oh, you made it.
Welcome back to the show.
Nice to see you all.
Anyway,
You're
yeah.
talking
So
about the Merlin bounce.
we were talking about the starter decks and just like
Yeah.
how cool from just a flavor text perspective they're
Yes.
going to be.
Oh, I love it.
You
Yeah.
know, I think that they might be a little bit more complicated. I mean, I haven't played with them, but I feel like they might be a little bit more complicated than set one.
It seems like it.
To play, but I think it'll make up. I hope
Yeah.
that it'll attract new players purely from a flavor perspective. Like
It's
even
like
though they'll be complicated.
The theming of it
Mhm.
is like some of the draw there for new players with the characters and how they interact with each other based on the movies and how we know those characters are. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know
Mhm.
at least for the like Adara, Rebecca, and I feel like we're all three like pretty new to TCGs. Like Lorcana. I know Adara and I are. Rebecca, is this your first TCG as well?
No, I used to play Magic like
Okay.
way long time ago.
Okay.
So yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I
But
spent my teenage
it-
years playing Magic and now I'm back.
It sounds like you're doing your first sealed deck tournament this Friday. though,
I
Rebecca?
am. So our local game store for release is doing a sealed deck event, which is going to be super fun. So
Aw.
everybody gets their 6 booster packs and has to build a deck with just those cards. So it's going to be my first time doing something like that.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I need to study all the new cards in the new set
Yeah.
so that I know how to put the deck together.
All that matters is the cards that you actually get
I
that
mean,
day, though.
It's true. Enchanted. Are you guys doing something for, I don't know if you already talked about this for release weekend? What is going on with you guys?
For us, we're going up to our LGS for as long as Elena will cooperate. They're doing they do a starter deck tournament on release days, and it's really cute because they gift wrap all of the starter decks, so you don't know which starter deck you're gonna get.
Aw.
So you go out and you pick a present,
Fun.
and then they get like little mouse ears for everybody to wear. and they have like cupcakes.
Ah, so cute.
That's
And
fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So that's what we're doing for release day. What about
What
you?
kind of party?
So I am actually traveling with my husband over release weekend. So our release actually starts next
Okay.
Tuesday. Will be, I think, when we get to first get some of our product that we've had pre-ordered. Tuesday and Wednesday will be the big days for us to kind of just get a chance to open it. I have a video idea that I'm hoping to be able to record that Wednesday once we get product and get up onto my channel before the end of the week.
Ooh.
So that'll be my
Fun.
big release day plans.
Yes.
Well, and Samantha, I know you, unfortunately, y'all don't get Lorcana in Mexico, but do you have any fun plans for the
Oh.
weekend?
No. Oh, yes. Must to say yes. Work. Yeah, I mean, I need to work, but in some part it's fun for me because it's all going. Because we are making a secret animation series that I cannot tell nothing about it, but it's with a famous artist
Mhm.
in the music, thing, and I'm directing it. So that's why, Erin, I couldn't talk to you too much because I have a huge crew with me of artists that I'm working. And yeah, we are trying to sell the series because we've already finished the teaser and we already made an art book. But we have the opportunity to work. That's the only thing that I'm going to say that I can say about this. We work with 2D all Disney animators to make it.
Oh.
So it's going to be like all these animation that Disney used to do and used to be. So that's our goal, is to sell a series that they have this kind of animation. Again, like full hand draw animation. And it's looking beautiful. But so it's a lot of work, must say. And also I'm working still in Lorcana, but I cannot say more. So it's like
very exciting.
Yeah. I'm very excited, but I cannot say nothing, of course.
We don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, no, please don't get in trouble because we want you to come back. The mouth is watching always.
The art directors. But the only thing that I want to say is they're coming better and better and better. I mean, must to say, the cards. Just that. So imagine that.
Lorcana Christmas every 3 months, right? Lorcana Christmas.
Yes.
Liam and I did talk, and we were like, we cannot do what we did for the first chapter again, though, because that was a little crazy. I mean, we were waiting for like a year, so we went just a little crazy. But
I know. And then Sadie, also show the work that we're developing and that we are making. And it's like, I wish that, they can see all the stuff we're doing, but no. I mean, surprise!
I'm also really excited to see how the lore and like the story of it unravels with each set. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see how the story evolves in the next few.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting more exciting. So I can't wait you to guys to see it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Well, I don't know if it registered over my mic or not. My little drive-by screaming that is happening in the background. It has not ceased. So sadly, we're going to have to wrap up for this week because I need to go take care of the little one. Before we do, I really want to quickly go around to the three of you who are still here and let our viewers know how they can find you. So Samantha, where can folks find you to see your art and the like?
You can find me in, you mean the platforms? I mean,
what's your Instagram handle?
It's Ardini Art.
Okay.
So I can maybe write it right there because it's Italian, an Italian surname, and it's a little bit But yeah, if you have one of my Lorcana cards, you can read my surname, and it's my surname and adding art there. And also, I'm in Twitter with the same thing, and on Facebook. Also on Facebook, because I'm on Facebook, I post a lot of art. And the good thing, if at Facebook, you can see in more detail, the pieces of art, because Instagram is very tiny and yeah, I mean, so I must to say that I like more Facebook, because you can have the largest images. Oh, the artists, do they things
Yeah.
better?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Awesome.
So
Well, and I know a lot of folks can find your socials on Lorcania.com as well. When you look up Samantha on Lorcania, I think they have all of her socials linked there. Adara, where can folks find you?
Yeah, I'm mostly on Discord these days. Adara of Lorcana is the name there. I am on Twitter as Ochem102, which is a fun story. You can ask me about it sometime if you're interested.
Awesome. And then Rebecca, where can folks find you?
So I'm mostly on Instagram, so at lorcana.illuminary. And then on Twitter, I'm at the Illuminary, because it was too long otherwise. So the Illuminary and lorcana.illuminary.
Awesome. Well,
that's great.
Thanks everybody for joining us. In 15 minutes, make sure you head over to the Inkwell to check out Brandon and Jonty this evening with this week's Lorcana news. They have a lot to cover. So good luck, y'all, for covering all that news. But thank you all for joining us. Thank you for hanging in there with our technical challenges. And with that, I'll say sign off catchphrase.